Welcome back to Tiny Blue Games. My name is, of course, Csaw or Chris, and today we're talking about Final Fantasy XIV in 2020. Today we are talking about the Starlight Celebration for 2020. This is an event that a lot of people have wanted me to complete over the last week. I've had a lot of people message me in game, a lot of people tweet me, tweet at me, I guess. I don't know if that's how you say it. People mentioned it in Discord, and even someone on Reddit came and messaged me. So there's a lot of people who wanted me to do this, or at least there's a lot of people who know that I'm at risk of missing an event if I don't get a bunch of warnings. So it's good that people are on top of me, and that's good. But yeah, so I did do the event. I did it all in one sitting. I believe it was maybe designed for you to do it in multiple sittings, or come back each day and do a separate part of it, which is pretty cool. But I was like, nah, we're just gonna see the whole story. And yeah, it was a really fun event. It wasn't anything crazy. The decorations were wonderful, and the main story here is we've got kind of two main characters that we're interacting with. We have a kid whose name is Isane or something like that, Isan or something like that. And the kid's got a tragic past, which seems to be the case with a lot of these events, where he used to have Christmases or Starlight festivals where the parents of the kid would always hang out with him and do a lot of activities, but as time's gone on, we find out that his family hasn't been celebrating with him, and the main reason is that his father has been sick and his mother's had to tend to him, and because of that, the kid really hasn't had the same experience with the Starlight Festival as he has in the past. The other big character that we're going to be looking at is a Lalafell named Camlito Halito, which first off, I just love how their names often rhyme. I think it's super fun. But this is a character who is very focused on being efficient, making money, running the businesses, and it doesn't really care about the festiveness of the holiday. And throughout this entire process, we're going to see how they learn to appreciate the smaller details. They start taking their role in the decoration of the town more seriously, and by the end of it, believe it or not, they deliver a Starlight miracle. So a lot of fun. I think it does a really good job of kind of contrasting the two stories, and we're kind of in the middle witnessing our characters grow in different ways. So I think it's a really good event that way. But let's talk about some of the rewards, because I mean that's obviously one of the key things. They mentioned throughout the quest that we're not there for the rewards, but I'll be honest, I'm there for the rewards. So throughout each day, you kind of get to open a little drawer of a present, which is really cool. What's not as cool is that each drawer has the exact same thing in it. I think it'd been really cool if it was, randomized, but the same 5 things, so people would get different rewards each day, but the same 5 rewards, if you did all of the events. I think that would be a really cool way to kind of add a little bit of mystery to it. So that would have been very interesting, but as it turns out, they're each just kind of these weird tokens that you get that put a number above your head, and I'm not really sure what the whole purpose is of the item, but it's kind of fun to use, and you get a big stack of them, so that's cool. But the bigger reward is at the end of the entire event, you do get a mount, and the mount is super cool. You're kind of dressed up as a snowman, and you can walk in it or run in it, and you kind of get to see your head pop out when you run, and then you can also fly in it too. So it's really, really cool. I think one of my favorite mounts that I've gotten in game so far, and probably my favorite holiday mount. Which is saying a lot, because I really enjoyed the Halloween mount that they had, not this year, but the year before, I guess. So really, really cool. Definitely enjoyed the event. I thought it was good. It took a while to complete, actually, compared to a lot of the other events. And I think the main reason for this, and I might be missing it, is that there isn't quite the same sort of farming thing that you can do after. A lot of the other events, you do one really quick story section, and then you can kind of repeat it each day to get some rewards that you can purchase, if you collect enough tokens. I didn't really see that with this reward, this event. It kind of looked like you were there and you got all the rewards, but it was a bit of a longer story segment, and I think it worked well because they were kind of trying to have more of a narrative to it, where obviously you have the two different characters that are going through quite a different journey together, and as always, we help out with the event. It's pretty interesting, actually. We're very crucial to the design and the launching of a lot of these holiday events. We kind of do the decorating and stuff like that, and that's a lot of what the actual things you'll be doing in this event are. You're kind of like inspecting different decorations. For instance, there's some areas where they have pumpkins and Easter eggs out, when obviously they should have Christmas decorations. And then one of my favorite parts is that you actually kind of engage with the items. For instance, there's some snowmen that you have to kind of turn to look sort of straight out at you, so that they're actually like decorating the area properly. And then the last part, we're creating some snowmans that resemble the child's parents, and you kind of have to build their decorations based off the clues we know about the parents. So for instance, the father's quite tall and he always has this black hat on, and the mother likes, you know, matching patterns. So you kind of build the snowman to resemble that. So it was a really fun, unique way of doing things, and it did really incorporate the idea of decorating and stuff like that. So I think it did a really good job that way. But yeah, that's really all the event has to it, at least unless I've missed something. There's also, I guess, these letters that you get sent for each sort of round of the event that you complete, so you can go read through them, and they're very heartwarming letters that you get to read. And they've done a really nice job of having kind of a cool cutscene where your character sits down and gets to appreciate all the decorations and read through the letters, and it's just really well done. I love all the care they put into these events. It really does feel quite magical. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the event. Hopefully you're having a great holiday yourself wherever you are in the world. Obviously, I know this year in particular, it's a bit harder to see everyone that you might want to see during the holidays, and I just wanted to know that I'm thinking of you. Each and every one of you makes this community so special, and I definitely appreciate having your support through the year, and just, you know, having you guys in my mind for this holiday. And if you're ever looking to chat or anything like that, you can drop into our Discord. You can send me a direct message. I'm not the quickest at replying. Like it might be like a full-on week before I reply to you. But I do try and set reminders to catch up on all my direct messages. So if you're ever looking to just chat, that's a nice thing to do, and it's really nice for me too, because I always like just sort of engaging about different conversations. I mean, obviously it can be about Final Fantasy XIV, or it can be about whatever. So. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is probably going to be our last video of 2020. I believe the next Saturday is the 2nd of January. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I kind of want to do a recap video of all the things that we've accomplished this year on the channel, because it's been by far the biggest year on my channel ever, in terms of growth, in terms of changes, and I think just reflecting on that and sort of setting goals for 2021 would be a really cool video. So I think that's what I want to do, but I'm not going to promise anything, because I do get a little bit, and rightfully so, lazier during the holidays. So we'll see, but I do plan to do that, I think, at this point. But hopefully everyone enjoyed this video. Hopefully you are all having a great time, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.